Let Garmin get you started with your Garmin Catalyst 2. Your Garmin Catalyst 2 will come with a low-profile magnetic mount, action cam mount, polarizer lens cover, long power cable, shorter power and data cable, dual USB power adapter, and a pre-installed micro SD card. Extra adhesive magnetic discs are also included. Let's begin by going over the Garmin Catalyst 2 hardware. There are 4 buttons on the right side of the Catalyst 2. The power and back button is located on the top. This button is used to power on the Garmin Catalyst 2. You can also use this button to return to the previous screen. Hold this button for 3 seconds to turn off the Catalyst 2. Press the up and down buttons to scroll through menus and pages. Press the bottom button to select an option in the menu or on a page. The touchscreen lets you make selections by swiping or tapping as well. The USB-C port is located on the left side of the Catalyst 2. This is used for connecting to a power outlet in the vehicle with the included dual USB power adapter and cable. This port is also used for connecting to a computer or AC adapter. The micro SD card slot is located on the bottom of the device. A memory card will come pre-installed. Removing the memory card while the device is turned on can result in a loss of data or damage to the device. Next, we will install the polarizing filter. Position the filter so the line on the outer rim is facing up. Then, place the filter firmly onto the camera lens. Do not rotate the lens cover while it is installed on the camera. Verify the line on the outer rim of the filter is facing up and the Garmin logo on the filter is right side up. To remove the lens, firmly grip the camera in one hand and the polarizing filter in the other hand. Pull the filter away from the camera. Now that we have covered the hardware basics, let's go over mounting and powering the Catalyst 2. Carefully consider the mounting location before you install the mount. The adhesive mount is intended for a long-term installation and can be difficult to remove. For best results, the ambient temperature should be from 70 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit while installing the camera on your windshield. The adhesive may not bond correctly if the temperature is outside this range. If you need to install the camera at lower temperatures, you must clear all snow, ice, and moisture from the windshield and warm the windshield using the vehicle defroster before installing the camera. Next, clean the inside of the windshield using water or alcohol and a lint-free cloth. The windshield must be free of dust, wax, oils, or coatings. For best results, you should mount the Catalyst 2 as high as possible on the center of the windshield. Ensure that nothing is blocking the camera's view or in the driver's view of the road. Verify the area in front of the camera is cleared by the windshield wipers, and avoid placing the camera behind a tinted area of the windshield. Remove the protective film from the mount adhesive. The adhesive is extremely sticky. Avoid touching the adhesive to the windshield until the mount is properly positioned. Position the mount over the mounting location and press the mount with the attached Catalyst 2 firmly onto the windshield and maintain pressure for 30 seconds. This helps to ensure the mount adhesive has proper contact with the windshield. Next, plug the power cable into the USB-C port on the Catalyst 2. You can use either of the included cables to provide power to the Catalyst 2. The longer, lightweight 13-foot cable is designed to be routed out of sight. You can route it behind the vehicle trim along the windshield, door frame, or dash to hide the cable. The shorter 5-foot cable connects with the cable pointing down for a direct route to a power source. Now, power the Catalyst 2 using the included dual USB power adapter and avoid using a vehicle USB port. A vehicle USB port may not provide enough power for reliable operation. Then, plug the dual USB power adapter into the power outlet in your vehicle. We are now ready to begin the initial setup of the Garmin Catalyst 2. Turn on the vehicle to provide power to the Catalyst 2. Hold the power button until the device powers on if needed. You will be asked to choose a locale when you connect the device to power and turn it on for the first time. Then, choose a language. Read and agree to the warning. Next, install the Catalyst app on your compatible smartphone or tablet. The Catalyst app is required for data review and video playback. Additional features include automatic uploads of your optimal and best lap videos with a paid subscription to the Garmin Vault. Scan the QR code to install the Catalyst app. For this video, we will be using a compatible Android smartphone, but the steps are similar on a compatible Android tablet or a compatible iPhone or iPad. Allow all permissions when prompted on your compatible smartphone or tablet during the setup process. Read and agree to the EULA. Select Next. Select Create an account or sign into an existing one. For this video, we will create a new account. Follow the on-screen steps, then select Next. Here you will have the option to have your profile picture and name appear on leaderboards. Enter your profile name. You can add a profile picture if desired. Then, select Done. Next, you will need to add your profile information to your Catalyst 2. Select the settings icon from the profile page. Then, select Add Device. Select Allow. Scan the QR code again to begin pairing your Garmin Catalyst 2 to the Garmin Catalyst app. The Garmin Catalyst app will search for your Garmin Catalyst 2. Ensure the pairing codes match. Select Pair on the compatible smartphone or tablet and Yes on the Garmin Catalyst 2 to confirm. You can use the Garmin Catalyst app to set up a paid Vault subscription and other features. Next, create your vehicle profile. Select the Vehicles tab on the Profile page. Then, select Add a Vehicle. Enter your vehicle information and then select Done. The driver and vehicle profile will now sync to the Catalyst 2. Select Yes to record sessions to the guest profile and continue with the prompts on the device if pairing to the Catalyst app is initially skipped in the setup process. Select Yes to enable the Advanced Race Coach. Select OK if you would like to hear Race Coach audio. Select Add Bluetooth audio if you would like to set up a Bluetooth device. Select OK to the Bluetooth message. Select the Bluetooth device. Select Yes to pair. Scroll down and select Done. The Bluetooth audio is now paired to your Catalyst 2. The initial setup is now complete. You may now set up a drive on the Catalyst 2. Select Drive. Select your vehicle. Select a track. Select a track configuration. The camera alignment is very important for true track positioning, which is an integral part of the data collected and leveraged for coaching. Align the camera so the rectangle rests on the hood or fenders with no part of the car showing inside the rectangle. Center on a distant object directly in front of the car. Then select Done. Select the driver and vehicle profile for additional options. Then press the back button. Select Session Settings for more options. Then press the back button. You are now all set. Select Start to begin your session. For further instructions, see the Catalyst 2 Owner's Manual in the description below. And that's it. Thanks for watching. For more help, please subscribe to the Garmin Support YouTube channel or visit support.garmin.com.